Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and I actually have a plan for Legion Remix tonight. Now, I could have simplified this plan by using an add-on, but I've decided to do it using a research video instead. So on my other computer, I have a video loaded. There is a hidden secret that was in World of Warcraft Legion that was eventually found and is available in Legion and is apparently not too hard to collect, but you have to follow some incredibly precise steps. So I am going to try and follow those incredibly precise steps. Now, the way this works is there was a bunch of, now I believe I can mark on the map. I just need to figure out how. Is it control? Yeah, control click. The way it works is, oh, I thought that actually gave me a waypoint, but it doesn't. So there was a mount that was discovered in the game called the Fathom Dweller. And the Fathom Dweller, I had an okay day at work. The Fathom Dweller is a special underwater mount, and in order to unlock the Fathom Dweller, you had to do all of these steps in this incredibly precise order.
Intolerable. Keep this new threat under control, champion.
And I'm going to completely get this wrong. So apparently you start by talking to this guy. Go away! The demons are taking over this island. You may want to leave. You think me a foolish old orc, frail and ready to be put to the wolves. I was communing with demons when you were in swaddling blankets. You must know much. Will you help us defeat them? They're not your enemy, fool. Now go away. Now, once you talk to him, there is an item that becomes available to collect. But if you don't talk to him and do all of that dialogue, the item can't be collected. Now, apparently, let me try and fly to where I think it is. I believe it is in here. There is this little cave. And if you go to the back of this cave, now that I've spoken to him, there's this mound of dirt which would not have been available. And you get the weathered relic. And after you collect the weathered relic, you go back to him. But that weathered relic, which as you saw was incredibly hard to see, wasn't even like there or wasn't clickable unless you had done all the dialogue with him. And this is the easy part of it. Like there is, I think there's 10 hidden items to find in incredibly hidden locations all around the game. So now that I've found it, he'll talk to me again. Go away! Do you recognize this relic? Where did you find that? It's been many years. Drakthul turns the relic over in his palm and hands it back to you. The ghosts have long since stopped their whispers. There was silence for a while. Then they began again. Different, deeper, darker. Tell me of these whispers. They do not come when I beckon, fool. Drakthul's eyes are sunken and unfocused. He has his head cocked slightly, as if listening to something you cannot hear. Drakthul? Okay. Go away. You are yourself again. What happened? The whispers called to you. Drakthul sighs heavily for a moment. And if you didn't click on him all of these times, the next stage wouldn't unlock, for a moment appearing very old and frail. I have learned many things on my years on these islands. I have delved into places I wish I had not, and learned things I long to forget. And now I wish to be alone, until darkness overtakes me at least. Go away. And then the next location is Oh, there's an invasion in Azuna. How long has the invasion got left? 1 hour and 8 minutes. I probably should do the invasion first. I should do the invasion first. I should have noticed that that was on first, but I'm not going to. So where I want to go is basically here. And when I get there, okay. You can see a lot of other people are arriving. There were a couple of videos put out today about this particular secret. So there'll be a lot of people doing it.
Burning Legion advances on Azuna. We must thin their ranks to expose the heart of their threat.
So there is a hidden cave here. And in this cave, over here, there is an orb which I can click on and activate. And that orb would not have been available, like even if I'd found this cave, I couldn't have clicked on that orb unless I had done every single stage before in order. Now there are, I think, 9 other orbs hidden around the world, and if you find them out of order, they don't work. You have to do them in exactly the right order. So the next one is in Stormheim.
Nordunnel Wellspring has been taken by the Legion. Eradicate the infestation before all of Azuna is overrun.
How are you, Keith?
We will not stand idly by while the Legion defiles our lands. Defend Ferondale.
Exiled Nightborn are being held captive by the Legion. Set them free before they meet a terrible fate.
So there's incredible detailed secrets all around some of the later WoW expansions and everything, which have to be found in a particular order and done in a particular way. And apparently this was one of the first ones. So from here, Okay, I've got the impression it was up here. But I'm not seeing it. Could be over here. Well, that doesn't make sense. Ah, up here. Here it is. Oh my lord. Okay, run away from that mob. Okay, I need to break combat. I need to not be seen by that mob. So let's... So that's the second one. No, because the whole... It's not as if the developers aren't making it that people can't share the information, and there's entire discords around people trying to find these secrets. There are people who really enjoy them. So, it's... and it's all for cosmetic stuff. It's not as if it's for any particular game. Like, you don't need it for any particular game stuff. So it doesn't matter if it takes people several... actually, the best way for me to get there is going to be to Dreamwalk. It doesn't matter if it takes people months to figure out keys. And it does take people months to figure some of these out, because there'll be an item in like a dungeon location, and then you do that, and then you need to go to a different one, and sometimes there's clues in locations. But as people figure it out, they share the information of what they figured out, and people will spend weeks, like you've got, you know, literally thousands of people who do this, who spend ages trying different things to see what's next and to look for hidden locations. And I think that's fine. I think that's not a bad thing. And then when they get it, they share it with everyone, and everyone gets the item. I think it's okay.
There are many noble spirits that walk the land of the living, but Lord Ravencrest's cursed followers are beyond redemption. You'd best defeat them before they rally and attack Bradensbrook in force. Pity the people of Braden.
It gives people who like hunting and like discovery puzzles and exploration and code breaking and all of that sort of stuff significant things to work towards. So I've got to find that location, which is not here. Is it here? This looks closer. Yeah, I'm right. The video is from right here, but the person is more zoomed out. And apparently the cave is over here. Whoops. Right, here's the cave. That's a really weird transmog set they're wearing. The orb is there. Okay, this next one apparently is the hard one. Where I'm looking for is sort of about here-ish. Actually, no. Let's do this. So if they'd done like massive content or anything behind it, but this unlocks the ability to get a mount. And it's a mount that doesn't do very much anyway. So it's not as if it's like it's a water mount. So it's not as if it's a particularly important thing. And there are literally, you know, Felinae is a member of the WoW Secrets Discord and has actually done some of the WoW Secret stuff. But she's definitely not gone down the rabbit hole that many people have of, okay, we've gotten this far. Remember the secret cow level stuff in Diablo 4? It's similar to that. Where you get some people who will spend ages. It's like, okay, you know, we've found this item, what does it refer to? And then, you know, you've got to figure out the next step. And it's okay, if you try this, then this, then there'll be, you know, is it, you know, there's a bunch of keys hidden in a zone in a completely other location. At least this one is completely listed to Legion, which is good, because some of them weren't. So this one apparently is tricky because there's a ship. Oh, there's a cave down here. Oh no, this one's not too bad. I think if I can, let's just get that. Okay, I think I can find that. Hey, Eric. See, this is the problem, though. I'm in the fatigue zone. But once you go into this hidden cave, my fatigue will apparently go away. Now, in the cave... Oh, this might have been the one where you've got to dodge all of the gas. Okay, so that's that. The next one is back in where I'm heading is in Azuna, and I'm heading basically up here. But people had to find all of these and then do them in the right order. Apparently this first secret, it took them about 7 months to find it all. Back when Legion was current, and figure out how to do it all. But now, you know, you'll watch, I'll do it in, I don't know, an hour. But it took like hundreds of people months to figure it out. Not full time, of course, but, you know, playing around and trying to find where things would be and everything. And that's okay. And once they'd done that, they put out videos and everything on how to do it, and it became available for everyone. It's not as if Blizzard are doing the whole thing of, oh, someone found the secret, so now we've got to change it. It's like, no, the community came together and did it, or members of the community came together and figured it out, so everyone can get it now.
The Legion has unleashed another of its pawns. Dispose of this threat at once.
Okay. So, where am I going? I need to find a hidden cave. Oh, that one is quite tricky to see. So apparently, is it here? There it is. How's that for cray cray? And the orb is there. The next one is... Okay. I'm going to dream walk again. What the hell? Dream walk again. Now this is going to be possibly the longest journey. And I'm going to try and look up the details, because I think this is actually the hardest one. I thought it was the previous one, but I think it's this one. I might get on a griffin and fly, so I can do some looking up.
What can I do for you? Farewell.
Okay. So I've got to get to Shield's Rest. I've got to find a hidden cave, which is to go all the way, oh my lord, down through... Oh no, this one doesn't look too bad. Ah, this is the one where you've got to dodge all of the fire stuff, or the steam. But I'm heading to... Not shown on the map, but it's just north up here. Okay. So Felinae has gone to bed early tonight after an exhausting week. Can't say I blame her. Yeah, my day today was interesting. I've recorded a bunch of full deck and missing a few cards puzzles for publication next week based on all the recommendations, and I keep getting, like, I've got 3 or 4 people who constantly recommend full deck and missing a few cards puzzles, and I'm trying to decide whether what I might want to do, because I haven't been recording puzzles for the feature slot in the weekend. What I might try and do is just maybe pick a couple of full deck and missing a few cards puzzles a week from their blog and have those as the weekend features. I might see how that goes, and that gives me back the other 5, because I don't need to worry about selecting those. When they send out their email, I can grab a couple of puzzles, do those, and then have a bit more option, and yeah, it's just an easier flow, and I can use the puzzles that are recommended. That might be a fun way of doing the full deck and missing a few cards puzzles, but it does mean next week I'm probably going to end up doing like 4 full deck and missing a few cards puzzles, because I've already recorded and scheduled a bunch for the week's run. I'm heading over there.
I don't have a target.
I think I've gotten lost. Oh no, this looks like the cave, doesn't it? This is the cave. And I need to get the orb from the middle there. Okay, there's that one. The next one is in High Mountain. So I'm tempted to just dreamwalk again. Oh, actually, no. Considering where it is in High Mountain, if I can get out of here. Of course, the problem is, if I miss one or do it wrong or anything. No, I'm just going to teleport. Because I can't see the way out. I try. I mean, I've just started a new Sudoku series, so the same setter in the row at the moment is Bremster. How good's he? Meh. So it's tempting to fly again, use the Griffin.
We've been walled up for far too long. Good day.
Because that way I can look at where I'm going. I'm not trying to negatively impact other setters, is the point. Although to be honest, so few setters actually submit puzzles to me, no one's got a right to be upset. Most submissions I get, unless it's someone who sends me over and over and over, I get to pretty quickly. Most. I mean, the nice thing about flying on a prepaid Griffin is it might be slower, but it's relaxing. I mean, realistically, if my channel became known as the place where I publish Bremster and Full Deck and Missing a Few Cards or Missing Deck Puzzles, okay, particularly for a while. I mean, while life is stressful, which it is at the moment, it's a nice source of easy to access puzzles. So, you know, like there was the time earlier in the year when I was sick, when it was basically World Puzzle Federation and Sudoku tunes for a month. Yeah. But I can only do what I can do. I think I've mentioned before, I've had so many different places. I've had a few places which are respectable companies reach out to me saying, we want to do a sponsorship deal with you. And I've just gone, no, I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want to have to deal with the pressure of meeting targets or annoying my audience by putting sponsors in. And I want my videos to be timeless. So I want that if someone comes to my video, you know, in 3 years' time, it to feel, most of the time, I want it to feel just as relevant. You know, if I'm advertising a pack, then that pack, I hope, will still be available in 3 years' time. So nothing will have expired. Whereas if there's a sponsorship deal and a token and all of that sort of stuff, that stuff is incredibly limited, and I don't want it to be limited. So this one is a little bit tricky because you're looking for a cave, but not that cave. You're looking for a cave hidden in here, which has a time-lost frog in it. Okay, well, let's kill the time-lost frog if I can. It's a rare spawn frog. But in the skull is the next orb. Glowy orb. Okay. The next one is back in Azuna. And I'm looking for north of the Narthalas Academy, somewhere around here. So again, I think the fastest way to get there is going to be to dream walk. This time I'll fly under my own steam. Although flying there using the Griffin won't be much slower, and it'll give me a chance to look up where I'm going. So actually, Griffin still makes sense. So I want to fly to Azure Wing Repose.
Any friend of Greymane's a friend of mine.
And then look up what I'm doing. So, I don't know if I mentioned this morning. I was trying to sleep last night, having been exhausted. I went to bed early, and I fell asleep, and I'd been asleep about half an hour when, I mean, I don't know how many people sleep with their mouth open, but I do, when a moth flew into my mouth and got basically stuck in my throat. And I woke up coughing, and I could tell there was a moth dying in my throat. I ended up basically just having to drink and wash it down. I mean, I'm not worried about the fact that I swallowed a moth. It's just protein. But being woken up by something dry and flappy in the back of your throat, yeah, that was unpleasant. It wasn't painful. It was just unpleasant. It was like, ugh. Didn't taste very good. No, this is the wrong place. This is the right place. Apparently, you can't see it, but apparently there is a cave there. How crazy is that? There's a chest here, but most importantly is there is a hungering orb right there. Couldn't see it, but it's, yeah. How people find this stuff, I've no idea. So the next one, okay, I think this is the really hard one. Yeah, this is the really hard one. Actually, for this one, I might dell around half. No, it was not conducive to a good night's rest. That is definitely true. So this one is... yeah, this is the one I'm incredibly nervous about. How people found this, I've no idea. I have to fly to the outside island in the Eye of Ashara. And I'll be heading for basically of about there. Oh, this is insane. Okay, wish me luck. Okay. So this looks crazy, this one. Is this the right end of the ship? Yeah, maybe. So you enter the ship through here. I entered the ship. Where do I go next? Oh, up. Up through here. Then through here. Then through here. Then down. And through here. And that gets you to the cave. How cray-cray is that? Yeah, I should finish this in 20 minutes. And the Hungering Orb is apparently over here. The last one is quite easy. I'm actually going to Nost ones. So I want to go back to the guy on Broken Shore, which was sort of down here.
Harpies are distasteful enough, but harpies pledged to the Legion? Intolerable. Keep this new threat under control, champion.
And if I've done it all correctly, when I click on this... Thank you for ceasing the whispers. The endless hungering cries of the void are now yours to bear. And because he's done that, I should now... be able to come up here and talk to him at Nessingwary. And the Fathom Dweller is now there.
See you soon.
And I get that mount for doing all of this.
Great to meet you.
So there you go. That was how you get the Fathom Dweller. How long left on Azuna? 27 minutes. I'm not going to try and do it in 27 minutes. Oh, I can probably do it in 27 minutes. Oh, I'm not going to rush. I don't want to rush. I don't want to feel pressured by rushing. Yeah, I mean, I don't need it well done. I followed a guide. It would have been a team of a lot of people who figured that out. But how long did that take? 45 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice little thing to add to the...
experiments have gone too far. A beast is rampaging across the terrace.
He summoned his guildie, but these guys aren't prepared to summon anyone else. He needed help summoning his guildie. And then gave up summoning. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Well, apparently there's a few guild members have started the run, and this guy's from the guild is doing it. Oh, not many. 388. I was one of the first people on my server, which was a big server, to get 100, and I sort of maintained a high level until I stopped playing, but now I'd be like, I think the average would be like 600, because there's entire expansions worth of simple to get mounts that I won't have.
This is a momentous day, my friends. Until the Legion came, no outsider was permitted inside the corridors of the Nighthold for 10,000 years. Now the fate of my people rests in the hands of outsiders. All of you, to save us from the terrible bargain made by our queen.
Why defy that which devours all things?
Shamar Dalaras! I have no idea how such an entity came to be.
My time has come.
I'm out of range. The time lock is broken. They are free.
No doubt our forces will be disoriented. I will inform them what happened, and see that they make ready to resume our assault. Filthy.
Hey, Kitten Swarm.
You're tracking mud everywhere!
The palace grounds are just ahead. You'll find them even more heavily defended than the lower levels.
Fallen by my sword. What chance could you possibly have against me? Behold a true mistress of the blade! Feel the icy grip of defeat! Inconceivable! I am...
If only you knew what lay beyond.
Wasn't even in the room yet when he called the boss.
Such insolence. Very well. I shall show you. See for yourself the cruel frozen void that lies beyond the margin. The Burning Legion. Slayers of whole worlds. Could we hope to resist? Can you not think the future will be...
Not seen that before.
Owes its beauty to my wounds. I alone have mastered the delicate intertwining of magic into nature's grand cycle. How dare you disturb my pristine gardens!
Talon's madness knows no bounds. If not for you, the beast might have destroyed the entire terrace.
So the palace gardener turned himself into a plant?
I've heard that
What
before.
can I say? He took his job.
Incompetent mortal filth. These Nightborn can't even do— You think getting past a few power means you can stand against the true son of the Legion? I was supposed to win!
Addicted to mistletoe? Definitely has a weed problem. I don't know why I've got a nipple above me. This is crazy.
I need to target something first.
I pushed the wrong button then. I'm not going to do very well in this fight.
To ashes with you. Azeroth must burn.
We will defend Azeroth.
What the hell did he start a timer for? Oh, because someone's been here to clear the trash.
Your timelines end here! You exist in but a single moment. I am far less limited. Time shifts again, and your doom draws near.
These mobs that stay alive for a short period of time aren't very good for a build and spend class to do a lot of damage.
Time is slipping away! How can it's not possible. I was destined to win.
Yeah, he's seriously up himself, it feels. So if this guy doesn't... What is it? So pulling with the guy not here could cause a reset.
Stop my will is unbreakable. Strike for Sargeras. You'll never escape my grasp. Surrender. I may yet show mercy.
Time to return the
I am Gul'dan. I am darkness incarnate. It cannot end like this. You topple a pawn and presume to challenge its master? Such arrogance! Behold the shadow of what is to come.
A shadow?
The endless darkness that shall consume your world. You are not prepared! Feel the power. How is it even possible?
That was fun. Nice quick run. Oceanic ping time, so I was actually able to be effective.
Our paths cross at last.
Well, have a good one, Eric. I'm sitting here at like 11 o'clock at night drinking an alcoholic coffee, so sleep for me. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Exiled Nightborn are being held captive by the Legion. Set them free before they meet a terrible fate. I am not sure which is worse, to wither or be turned into fuel for the Legion's war machines. Thank you for saving them.
The Magistrict's thugs are impeding Delene's efforts to distribute Arkwine. Find her in the canals and protect her as she feeds our people.
Many Nightborn were murdered when Elysan and the Legion attacked. Strike back. Show those devils we will not stand for tyranny.
I have not actually paid attention to which ones. I need to do another Court of Ferondus and Varuljar. I should do those. There's stuff built into it.
And outnumbered. Why is it not going up? Avenge the Waning Crescent. I'm in the Avenge the Waning Crescent area, but I'm not getting points for the kills.
Melisande and the Legion will pay for the blood they have spilled. They still have much to answer for.
The chosen one.
Scum like you should obey your betters. We have failed.
As we suffer under the heel of the Magistrix, our people must be nourished. They are the backbone of our rebellion.
Innocents are being jailed all across the city. This cannot stand. Slay the guards, take their control orbs, and set my people free.
Because it's always fun when you take someone's orb.
Nightwell Nonsense.
All well and good until someone loses an orb.
Scum like you should obey your betters.
Surely many of those you freed were to be exiled. You saved many lives today.
So I've got to do Varoljar. So I need to do one in Stormheim. Let's go do the world boss. Although that's likely... Oh no, that's a Varoljar one. Let's go do the world boss. Interesting that the dungeon hasn't popped yet. It will soon. Probably while I'm killing the world boss.
If the vineyard's production quotas are not met, the citizens are the first to suffer. Help them reach their goals, so Arquine rations continue to flow.
Because everyone needs good flow. This really is the turn the brain off game. Which is so good. I've really needed a turn the brain off game lately, because when I'm not gaming, I'm normally pretty active at the moment. Things are pretty intense. So this has been good. It's why I'm enjoying doing the raids, even though it's incredibly repetitive and everything.
Kill my kind and yours without mercy or remorse. Meet their cruelty in kind. Rend the scales from their hide. Thought terrorizes Stormheim from his roost atop the sundered peak astrology. His continued existence is an affront to the legacy of the Voronir. End it. Thog's madness was a blight on this land. You have done a great deed today, outsider.
Ah, crap.
I wonder what this pool will reveal about you, Vindani.
I have committed no crime, Tirathon. Whereas you and your associates have to answer for yours.
Our crime was to sacrifice everything to save this world. We fought for England. You imprisoned the world's villains here for all eternity. And then you imprisoned us.
We protect life, often at great risk. Too often.
You dare speak of sacrifice to me? I gave of my flesh, my soul. My people shunned me as a freak, and what was my reward? Eternal torment from my sisters.
I live to serve my people, my goddess, expecting neither personal gain nor glory. Can you say the same, as you stand there intoxicated with the power of the Legion?
I will serve my people, the exiled and the reviled. I will slay you and all your kin, and it's so good to fight again. My power wasn't enough.
Thank you for your help. Your intervention saved my life. If you intend to venture deeper, you will find far more terrifying things lurking in your heart.
New subjects. Your souls are mine. Playtime has ended.
the guy who ran ahead and pulled. Got voted to kick.
Visitors, how exciting. If only I...
Unfortunately, the replacement we got is a selfish demon hunter. Crap. Would have preferred to have four-manned it.
I don't have a target.
But he's just going to zoom ahead and ignore the rest of us completely. Oh well. So he bugged his way through.
How utterly predictable. I knew that you would come. I have what I was after, but I stayed just so that I could put an end to you once and for all. And now you fools have fallen into my trap. Let's see how you fare. So be it. I will slay all Night Elf children who learn to love the dark. I will not be stopped. I have fought too long, suffered too much. How? You are nothing. I need a target.
The traitor is defeated. Thank you. We owe you a great debt. I will make my way to the surface, but you should inform the other wardens of what you have accomplished today.
Hey, Ghost Dream. I don't recall seeing you here before.
Kill my kind and yours without mercy or remorse. Meet their cruelty in kind. Rip
Welcome.
the scales from their hide. I am Valarjar.
The Ghost Dream, are you a Legion Remix player? Did you find my channel through one of the other games that I play?
There is more than one way to solve any problem. Time is set in sand, not stone.
Not a lot going on, is there? What is my versatility? 516.
Attempt anything out of the ordinary. It is my job to introduce the variables.
We actually have to kill this trash.
I wonder what this pool will reveal about you, Warden.
Committed no crimes here, Connor. Whereas you and your associates have to answer for yours.
Our crime was to sacrifice everything to save this world. We fought for freedom. You imprisoned the world's villains here for all eternity. Then you imprisoned us.
We protect life, often at great risk. Too often.
You dare speak of sacrifice to me? I gave of my flesh, my soul. My people shunned me as a freak, and what was my reward? Eternal torment from my sisters.
I live to serve my people, my goddess, expecting neither personal gain nor glory. Can you say the same, as you stand there intoxicated with the power of the Legion?
I will serve my people, the exiled and the reviled. I will slay you and all your kin, and when it's so good to fight again. My blades thunder.
This is not part of my experiments. Stop those intruders before they ruin our research.
Thank you for your help. Your intervention saved my life. If you intend to venture deeper, you will find far more terrifying things lurking in our heads.
Doing okay? I wish I could actually remember the mechanics of this fight.
New subjects. Let's see who's behind door number. Your souls are mine. Let's see who's behind door number. Your souls are mine. How terribly disappointing. This is not part of my experiments. Stop those intruders before they ruin our research.
Where is my Lord of Fire?
I actually did that wrong.
Why does he not answer my call? Extinguished.
What the hell?
Rival infinite dragons are coming to stop you.
I need a target.
I am confused.
If only I could see the future.
Someone decided to solo the bloody thing. I don't know how this is...
I need to get closer.
I still wish they would do the when one boss engages, all others become immune. So if someone does that, they're actually just killing the group dead. Fine, but we're going to end up coming back up anyway. Well, made it. But you can't keep up with people with built-in... And he just took the moon away, so they're going to become immune to damage. And potentially add on the fight. I don't understand why they think this is faster.
How utterly predictable. I knew that you would come. I have what I was after, but I stayed just so that I could put an end to you once and for all. And
now I've got this going on.
Have fallen into my trap. Let's see how you fare, but so be it. I will slay you all. All my children learn to love the dark. I will not be stopped. I have fought too long, suffered too much. Victory must be mine.
Rival infinite dragons are coming to stop you.
The person with the moon isn't getting rid of the...
It's joining the Legion. Here, let me show you.
Can't target the Spirit of Vengeance because...
Your timing is impeccable.
The traitor is defeated. Thank you. We owe you a great debt. I will make my way to the surface, but you should inform the other wardens of what you have accomplished today. May the night shroud you in shadow, and the moon illuminate your foes.
Demons continue to march on the gates of the Valor. Your aid is required.
$5.18. How close to $5.19? A bit off.
Continue.
Long have I awaited noble champions to enter my realm. Behold,
The Death Knight is going to try and do the split group again.
this place will test your mettle. And if you are found worthy, the Aegis of Agramar will be yours. The undeserving one.
That is probably dumb.
Resist! Fight to the last! I will bleed the weakness from your belly!
So if we cleared the trash, then we wouldn't have the effects of the trash to deal with. Clearing the trash would have taken maybe, for this group, maybe 10 seconds, and we would have saved 20 seconds on the boss.
I will bleed the weakness from your belly! Battle well fought. The path forward is open. Before you lies your next trial. Defeat both
To stop you.
Yep, I don't care.
I am afraid you did not make the cut.
I mean, I don't care about dying and burning the time. We're actually going to go way slower because we're not taking the time.
Of my experiments. Stop those intruders before they ruin our research.
If he goes into the next area, then it's just basically doesn't give a shit about us doing well. He's just trying to ego trip. See how much quicker a smaller pack goes down?
Through great deeds of courage and valor, Persia has earned this most sacred of rites. She shall ascend as one of my chosen Valkyr, and her name shall echo in these gilded halls for all eternity.
I am not nervous, only excited. All my life has led to this one glorious moment.
Broken like a true Valkyr.
I witness their deeds in store. Their kind has no true honor, no true virtue.
I will purge them from these sacred halls myself.
The ritual is not yet complete.
I sully this ritual with your presence, mortals? You will not deny. Urza! The fury of the storm is yours to command! The light shines.
How much cleaner it goes when you don't overpull. Yeah.
I will not fail you, Aegir! There will pollute these halls no more! You will pollute these halls no more! I am sorry.
Look how much faster that went. We killed, what, in 15 seconds, what took us like 3 minutes last time because we pulled 3 times as much.
Mighty Fenrir stalks these grounds. It will take cunning.
Of course, the Demon Hunter's already rushed ahead.
This beast.
Kinda wants to solo it, I assume.
Of your worthiness.
This is a bad pull. And where there'd be 3 packs that take like 15 seconds each or less. It's just crazy.
You have earned my blessing, champions. I look forward to meeting you within the Hall of Glory.
And the Demon Hunter deliberately pulled all of that stuff? So, the same guy who wants to go really fast is deliberately trying to slow us down? I don't understand. And is now going to activate the mobs.
Your cries of anguish will echo to eternity.
Way slower than it needed to be.
Yours for the taking. If these false champions will not yield the Aegis by choice, then they will surrender it in death! Give up the Aegis or die! Your suffering will be eternal! Aegis goes to its rightful owner!
This is not part of my experiments. Stop those intruders before they ruin our race.
All my plan brought to ruin. Most impressive. I never thought I would meet anyone who could match the Valajar's strength. And yet here you stand. There is one final trial that awaits. Me. Should you triumph, I will carve your names in these sacred halls myself and grant you a reward worthy of your...
I think I'm probably going to go to bed after this. I might try and finish off the 2 quests, but that'll only take a few minutes.
Worthy opponent, let the battle begin! Fight for me, Valajar! Fight for glory! is as deadly as the sharpest blade.
Your timing is impeccable.
Enough. I yield. You are truly remarkable creatures. As promised, you will have your just reward.
Well, that was a thing. Let's go do the 2 quests. No, I do need to do a quarter for on this one, so... And then I'll hand in these. I don't think I want to do... let's see how long the queue is for a specific dungeon. An Eye of Ashara Heroic.
Is served.
Doesn't have an estimated time.
Show them how we deliver justice.
Ishnu Allah. Be careful.
Well, 521, doing okay. Pump these up. doesn't have an estimated time. It would be nice if it would just drop you into the next random. It's like, oh, someone's looking for a specific. A random can do a specific.
The stench of the Kovaldir pollutes Azuna's shores! Push them back into the sea! This is another gift for Hania!
I might try and do that tomorrow. So let's go do the turn-in. Oh. This is a bit of a long session. I mean, it felt longer than it was. I mean, I know I've done like 7-hour sessions and this one was 2. But it's a Friday evening, you know. Friday evenings are tiring.
Change is good. There is more than one way to solve any problem. Time is set in sand.
Herbs and Oars, haven't seen that one in a while.
Question?
There we go. And with that, I will log out, which will kill my queue. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Keith, Eric, GhostStream. It was nice to see you. Chip, Kitten Swarm. It was nice to have you here. And I'm over this weekend. I've got a bunch of other stuff I need to do. I'm actually going to go see Hamilton in the cinema with Maggie in our gold class cinema, which will be very, very strange. It'll be the first time seeing Hamilton since I saw it at the closing night live, so that's going to be quite strange. But it's just the Broadway recording from 2016, but on the big screen it should be stunning. Apparently that's a global release, so I recommend that to everyone. And I've got friends coming over tomorrow night for poker. So yeah, lots going on, but this has been fun. Will I do more tomorrow morning? The answer is probably. But we'll see how it all goes. I do have some other stuff and admin I need to do and everything. But this has been fun, brain-dead downtime, and I'm enjoying that. Thanks everyone for watching, and as always, good luck finding the stories that make you happy. Bye everyone.